All right, so good morning and welcome to our coverage here of the final game of the series. The abnormal media house cricket bonanza on the 19th tournament. This one between St. George's College and St. Catherine. We see the first run of the morning. It's an extra. Jaime Freighter, the bowler. So you can see there, Daniel Walker promoted to the opening spot. Michael Francis as the opening batter, maybe the best batter that we've had for St. George's College in this series. His run out in that game against Excelsior changed the game. They were 35 for 1 as this comes off the outer edge and looking for 2, and again hesitation, they only get 1. So we saw this in the game against Excelsior, some indecisive running, and it eventually led to the run out of Michael Francis. His brother Miguel Francis was at the crease at the time. Turn looking for 2, which was an easy 2. Michael Francis hesitated and got run out. And at that stage, it was 35 for 2 when he got run out. And St. George's team, they lost their next 5 wickets for only a run. Eventually got bowled out for 45. So they lost 9 wickets for 10 runs. Absolute collapse. Jaime Freighter again. Down the leg side, beats the wicketkeeper. Should be 4 runs. Should be 5 wides. Looks as if the opening batter, Aiken, has been promoted to wicketkeep today. Maybe a liability in the field. I'm not sure how much better we'll do behind the stumps based on the evidence that we've seen so far. Fine leg, though, was almost in a long leg position, was very wide. They brought him a bit finer. Nicer behind this one. Daniel Walker and Jaime Freighter. The first game, bowled 1 over, had to come off, had a finger injury. And then in the second game, just didn't get it right. He bowled 1 delivery that Josiah Neal will remember for a long time. This goes to the wicketkeeper and then to slip. He bowled a short delivery that caught Josiah Neal almost on the batch. Josiah Neal, they didn't open the batting. The opening bat for Jamaica College. That was really exciting. Daniel Walker on strike. This one maybe a no ball for height, and the man at fine leg allows it to go through him. It's a no ball. So 5 more runs to the total. It was up now to 12 without loss, and a free hit to come, and a warning from the umpire to Jaime Freighter. And St. Catherine had 94 extras against the Excelsior team in that 513 that Excelsior made. So it's 12 without loss, so a free hit to come. This is a no ball again. So I wonder where that hit him. As the square leg umpire now looks as if she's going over to have a conversation. So the umpire, in all fairness, did have a conversation with Jaime Freighter from the first no ball. I don't know if it was an official warning. Don't think it was an official warning. As a free hit hits him flush on the pad. It overcomes to an end. 13 without loss after over number 1. And I reckon I'm going to make a prediction. St. George's College will get over 100 runs in this game. I don't know 100 and how much they will get, but they will score over 100 runs in this game. Because I reckon that St. Catherine will go for over 50 extras in this game. We've already seen a couple. There's just 5 runs coming off the bat, which means that we've had 8 extras already. So I'm 42 extras away from my prediction. And if St. Catherine concede over 50 extras and St. George's College don't score over 100 runs, well, I'll be done with commentary on cricket, at least at this level. Usually it's Delano Forbes who bowls from the opposite end as the opening bowler for St. Catherine. Marvin Johnson it is. I'm looking at the field, surprisingly. I'm trying to identify Delano Forbes. I don't think I'm seeing Delano Forbes. He's probably at third man. I don't think that's him at third man. So I'm not seeing Delano Forbes. And this is a wide. So now I'm 41 away. I'm not seeing Delano Forbes. And if Delano Forbes isn't in the team, that's not just a bowler short. That's also a batter short for St. Catherine. So I know a couple of the guys are off to a training camp, a youth training camp this weekend. Not sure if Delano Forbes will be a part of that and when they leave. I reckon it could be Friday. And I tell you why I made the bold prediction. That's one outside the line of the off stump. Good delivery. Michael Francis was through him before he reacted. Now the reason why I made that bold prediction about over 50 extras is because I'm not sure of the keeping prowess of Aiken. And this is another wide called by the umpire. And from what we saw in the first over, the man had fine leg. You don't have much confidence in him either. So 8 wides, 2 no balls in the innings so far, as you saw there from the graphic. This is a big shot. 1 bounce into the ropes for 4. A short delivery to Michael Francis was quickly onto it. And that's a shot he loves to play. Swiveled on it. Helped it on its way. Came out the middle of the bat as well. And shows that he's seeing it. If you have an opening batter who can't play the short delivery well, it's already a start of someone who can get you runs at the top of the order. Marvin Johnson has to get it right. There's 6 runs from this over so far. Driven straight to the man at extra cover. The man at cover. That's Jaime Freighter. St. Catherine generally does this in terms of having cover and extra cover. They're really close together. And if anything, cover would want to come a little bit more to his left, Jaime Freighter. Bang! Oh, that's a shot. That's a shot. Off the back foot, quickly onto it. And slapped it well and truly in front of square. And it went through the short mid-wicket in a flash. And it tells you that he's seeing the ball very well. 2 short deliveries, 2 boundaries for Mikhail Francis. Johnson again. Another short delivery missed out. I think had he gone through the offside on that occasion, maybe it would have come off. But was trying to drag it from outside the line of the off stump into the onside. It's always dangerous. Could have gotten an under edge onto the stumps. It would have been unfortunate. He's always looking for that short delivery, Mikhail Francis. And his stance tells you that. Down the leg side. And I'm not sure what that went through, because there's no signal from the umpire. So the over comes to an end. That's 23 without loss at the end of over number 2. So they're going at 11.5. And just to remind you, game has been further reduced. It's a 30 over per team contest, not a 35 over per team contest, and that's because St. Catherine team, they got here late. 23-run partnership, Daniel Walker, Mikhail Francis. He's on 9 from 9 with 2 boundaries. Jaime Freighter to continue to bowl to Walker. And I reckon that he could be coming off. That's a no ball. That's a dead ball. I wonder what the decision is here. I wonder why it's called a dead ball. Well, clearly there's something that the umpire is saying to the batter. So I understand that there was some movements from the field while the ball was being bowled. I wonder who was moving. It'll be really interesting to see that again. There's a loud appeal. I heard 2 sounds there. It came off the bat onto the pad. Well defended from Daniel Walker. His defense is, I don't think is ever in question. Defends the ball very well. But the problem is when he's attacking, that's the problem. In attacking, he gets loose, loses his shape like that. So he's looking to be aggressive, looking to attack. And at that point, that is when he loses his shape. When he's defending, he's very solid with a straight bat. Looks good, looks compact in defense. Whenever he's attacking. So this should be fun. The wicket keeper is putting on the helmet and he's going up to the stumps, I reckon, because the batter is batting outside of his crease. And so the coach is saying to Morgan, I think there's a change. I think Freighter will be bowling spin. He's just changed his run-up. Here's an appeal, and he's gone. The long run-up doesn't work. You go to a short run-up, and you're able to Ball line and length. And Michael Francis, well, not Francis, but Walker has to go back. James Freighter picks up an early wicket. It's now 23 for 1. And Daniel Walker has to go, was lazy in that shot. Really lazy in that shot. Hopefully we'll have another look at it as Daniel Walker gets off the pitch here. But James Freighter just going for a shorter run-up. Plumb in front. He was also falling over, which means that his balance was wrong. Didn't get anywhere close to the ball in terms of with his bat. Now the first wicket goes. Walker removed for 4. 23 for 1. Akil Kinghorn will be the new batter. My memory serves me right. He opened the batting against the Excelsior team, Akeem Kinghorn. So this would have been the opening pair against Excelsior, and they got off to a pretty decent start. Freighter again with that short run-up, and gone again with a full toss. And a no ball over the waist. Free hit coming. I don't think the run-up is an issue for Jaim Freighter. It's just where he's releasing the ball from. And that should be a no ball as well. This is becoming a little bit embarrassing, especially for a youngster that has represented the country. As if they've gotten the outside. So I'm not sure what the situation is with James Freighter. That was a free hit, by the way. Kinghorn missed. And I don't like this. I would have made mention of it before in the game at Lucas, down the leg side wide, that if a bowler is not bowling well, I am never a fan of saying to that bowler, shorten your run-up. I'm trying to remember who the issue was with as it overcomes to an end. That's 3 done, 26 for 1. I am never a fan of saying to the bowler, shorten your run-up, because I simply think that shortening your run-up is just putting a band-aid over the issue. Because come the next game, you won't go to that shortened run-up. You'll go to your original run-up. And if the problem isn't fixed, is it that you're always going to go to a short run-up? I'm all for understanding, sticking to something that you've been working on, and trying as best as possible to correct it in game. And in all fairness, a lot of the issue is coming from the fact that these youngsters aren't training. So it's Marvin Johnson who continues, and it goes through the wicket keeper, and they should be looking for 2. So it should be 2 wides. So 2 more to the total, 2 wides there. The problem with Michael Francis, and I hope his coach is hearing and can fix it, is that his running needs to be addressed. He's very indecisive in his running. He can't judge a single. And that's a big problem, especially for an opening batter. And the ball is new. You're looking to get off strike if you can't get boundaries against quality opposition. That was quick. Akil Kinghorn going to respond there. If Marvin Johnson can somehow get it right in terms of his line to bowl more deliveries on the stumps, he will be a dangerous bowler in the schoolboy competition. Down the leg side. Wide again. And 2 more to the total. Goes to 30 for 1. Coach is asking me, where are we in terms of extras? I'm sure that scorer, technical operator, will put it up at some point. Did predict that St. Catherine will concede more than 50. Francis on the front foot, defending. And even in just, you're in the pavilion, yes. It's not a big field. They're not far from us. So even the clap and hear person saying, well played, well bowled, you're hearing that. What I don't hear when Michael Francis is batting, I don't hear yes, no, wide outside the line of the off stump. And they go through again. So 2 more wides. So even in that, you don't hear from whenever Akil, well, not Akil, but Michael Francis is batting, you don't hear no, yes, wait. And where we're from, if there's a shout, you can hear it. You do hear the players around them, which means that it's almost as if they're working off instinct. If the ball beats the batter, you look up to see if the non-striker is running. As a appeal sliding down the leg side. You want to hear loud, clear sounds in running, trusting your partner, but clear communication. Wide again. Another single. 2 more wides to the total. Projected score from here, you would have seen it, over 200 runs. And 34 for 1. Played well. Won't get to the boundary, shouldn't get to the boundary. There's maybe clearer communication coming from the stands. And what is coming from the players on the field. I'll soon get a counter as far as extras is concerned. After we add this one, or this 2, could be more. I tell you what, I have little confidence in fine leg. Little confidence in fine leg. The positive is that he's attacking the ball. The problem is that whenever he's attacking the ball, you're never confident he will stop it. A full delivery. Can't pick the gap. But again, I've said it once and I said it more than once really, is that it's good to see these youngsters on the field playing because of where we're at in terms of cricket in Jamaica. You don't have a lot of youngsters playing cricket. More extras. 2 more wides to the total. Another lengthy over. So I'll remind you of my predictions. That St. Catherine will concede more than 50 extras, and that St. George's College will score over 100 runs. They're 40 for 1 after 3.5. Helped on its way. Should be looking for 3. They will only get 2. So 2 runs to end the over. 42 for 1 after 4. So Freighter, 2 overs, 16 runs, 1 wicket. Johnson, 2 overs, 26 runs, no wicket. 14 wides. And 7, that's 21. And 4 no balls. That's 25 in terms of extra based on my count. So it looks as Osborne will be bowling for St. Catherine. Osborne picked up 6 wickets in that game the other day against Jamaica College. The no ball to start. Must have overstepped. So if it's not over the waist, no ball, it is overstepping. They still have a fine leg in place. Free hit now for Akil Kinghorn. They get a single. Will be very dangerous. He's a wicket taking option. I spoke about put away. 1 bounce into the rows of 4. That's his scoring area, Michael Francis. A half century is on the cards at least for Michael Francis. Osborne tossed up. Well played by Francis. 48 for 1. St. George's College from 4.2. Adjusted well there, Michael Francis. Jordan Osborne is a decent enough bowler at this level. He gets the ball to pitch, spins it as well. Does bowl the occasional bad ball, occasional wide, occasional no ball. And again, I'm not sure about cover and extra cover. Cover is in the pocket of extra cover. Short ball. I can't bowl that to Michael Francis. There's a man on the boundary who can't cut it off. The deep backward square, so another boundary. And the 50 comes up for St. George's College. That's 52 now for the loss of 1 at the end of over number 5. So 52 for 1 after 5. They're going over 10 runs and over. Francis on 21, the top scorer so far. To cover, no run. Punched off the back foot again to extra cover, no run. So some dot deliveries piling up now on St. George's College. Good comeback from St. Catherine. Hit in the air and he's gone. So Michael Francis has to go. Couldn't beat the man at extra cover. And again, Michael Francis getting a start and getting himself out. Tossed up just stood there, hit it straight to the man at extra cover. The coach will be disappointed in that. And that is what happens after you've soaked up a number of dot deliveries. You all of a sudden feel the pressure to score. But for Mikel Francis, it's just that his weight is on the back foot. He's always looking to play off the back foot. Plays a short delivery well, but whenever he's asked to come on his front foot, he doesn't do that so well and with confidence. Another start for him and another dismissal. He's replaced now by his brother Miguel Francis. And for the first time, their dad not here, who acts in the capacity as coach as well, probably to the annoyance of the coach. But it's always good to see parents at games. Now, I don't think my parents, my mom especially, has ever watched me play 5 times. You know, only watched me play once. And that was just a pickup game, wide here to start to Miguel Francis. But as a parent, you live vicariously through your kids. And you want them to do well. And when they don't, you feel the anguish and the pain. Pulled for 4. Well, not 4. They turned for 2. Miguel Francis getting off the mark. 1 short, so that's a single. Having run twice. He short himself, Miguel Francis. With these 2 at the crease, St. Catherine can afford to get a couple of fielders in around the back. They're not the strongest players. The man who will get the bulk of the runs, Miguel Francis, already in the pavilion. So to Walker, that one kept out by Miguel Francis. So a successful over comes to an end. Over that, either the wicket of Miguel Francis. It was a wide and a single from it. 54 for 2. Daniel Walker was the first to go, leg before wicket. James Frater for 4. Then Miguel Francis was caught off the bowling of Jordan Osborne for 21 from 20. And not two new batters at the crease. But Akil Kinghorn on 1. And Miguel Francis yet to get off the mark. Well, Miguel Francis is on 1. And this one tossed up. Pushed into the mid-wicket region. And he go through for 1. Mackenzie into his second over. That's the first run that he's conceded. Both a maiden over to start. Akil Kinghorn, as we have it, yet to get off the mark from 15 deliveries. Faced a number of wides. And he just got a single. As an appeal, maybe pitching outside leg or angling down. Playing across it that time. Miguel Francis. Mark Mackenzie again. I was just saying to someone that those deliveries, they're not easy to play. There is nothing on them. Very slow. You have to put the pace on it. And it takes forever to get to you. So you out based on frustration more than anything else. This one pitching and going through the batter. Almost took off stump as well. You don't want to get onto your front foot too early because it might pop the ball to someone in close. Everyone is in close. I think slip is too slow, is too close. don't know. In terms of, is it a slip? Is it a goal? I don't know. Even backward point is more of a goalie position. So to cover and extra cover. And that's what I'm talking about in terms of you don't want it to pop in front of you. The over comes to an end, a quite over, single off it. It's a good start for Mark McKenzie, 55 for 2 after 8. Jordan Osborne back for his third. Tossed up. Keel Kinghorn on the front foot. And for St. Catherine, they are hoping that they don't get carried away. I'm looking at first slip. It's maybe wide at almost a second slip position. Was in close, tossed up, and goes through Kinghorn before he could react. Was skidding off the surface. I think he's just an extra body around the batter, because I don't think where he is he can catch it. Here's a low appeal and he's gone. Played around it. Did say Jordan Osborne will be very difficult to play, and he's proving difficult to play. Gets his second. He's in his third over. Picked up 6 against Jamaica College. Now has 2. 55 for 3, St. George's College, and now my prediction is starting to look a little bit wobbly, because even with 50 extras, should St. Catherine concede 50 extras, St. George's College maybe just looking at 70, 80 runs. So the new batter, as you look back at it, tossed up, played around it. That one spun. That one pitched and stunned. Now, QC finally getting involved because he has a cock in the fight in the form of Jade Gray. Is now the batter is his son. So all of a sudden, the wicket keeper now becomes a problem to the spectator. Osborne to bowl to Gray, punches off the back foot, no run. It's what you would call squeaky bum time for the father. You start his coaching now. You'll hear him a lot. Good ball from Jordan Osborne. The Gray misses it. It's another dot delivery. A wicket and 4 dots in this over. So they've only scored one. I reckon about 1 run in the last 3 overs. A wicket maiden for Jordan Osborne. 55 for 3 after 9. St. George's College deciding that they'll have a bat first. St. Catherine well and truly in this contest, and maybe at this stage looking the better of the 2 teams. Mark McKenzie will continue. Michael Francis, 21 from 20. The bright spark so far. Only one in double figures apart from extras. 2 for 11, Jordan Osborne. And then the other wicket to Jaime Freighter. Mark McKenzie continues. As Bordwell, 2 over, conceding only 1 run. 1 tossed up, punched off the back foot again. No run, there's no power behind it. Zero pull behind it, deciding to play off the back foot. Has to be careful because the ball can skid off the surface. That's pulled away. They're looking to. Osborne picks up. Run out chance. 2 runs to Miguel Francis. And that's what I'm talking about with players being overzealous. I understand that you believe that the batters don't have that kind of strength and you want to get in close to the catching positions. But you still also have to be mindful that if they do get it, as this one bowls Miguel Francis, again slow through the air. Mark McKenzie gets his first wicket. Miguel Francis waiting forever for the ball to get to him, and when it did, pitched and spun, hitting off stump. Good ball from Mark McKenzie. So they lose another wicket. St. George's College 57 for 4. Which means that David Jones will walk to the crease. Mark McKenzie has bowled well. 2.4 overs, 1 for 3. Hasn't bowled an extra just yet. I'll be bowling to David Jones now, the new batter. After getting that 2 runs, got dismissed. Tossed up again. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Reaching for the ball, David Jones. Dangerous Mark McKenzie. Tossed up again, reaching again. Wide called by the umpire, so another extra. David Jones, I would say, will have to get off strike. 58 now for the loss of 4. And a dot ball to end. Now the over comes to an end, 58 for 4. St. George's College. It means that Jade Gray will be on strike for the next over, so you will hear a lot of noise in the background. Jordan Osborne continuing the pick of the bowlers so far. St. Catherine in a winning position. Punched off the back foot to backward point. Mark McKenzie picks up. And onto the front foot, Jade Gray has to be able to push those deliveries for singles or for runs, not just block them. They are full deliveries. He's gotten to the pitch of it, driven, and can't beat extra cover. His father telling him to bat on off stump. Not sure that that's a good idea against Jordan Osborne. And defended. Like to hear coaches tell players all you have to do is just bat, but then give them a hard time about scoring. Full toss, hit in the air, presents an easy opportunity. Gets the ball to score off Jade Gray, spoons it. Presents an easy catch to Jaheim Freighter. And the 5th wicket goes down. Jordan Osborne has 3. St. George's College in all sorts of problems at 58 for 5. St. Catherine making a match of it. And again, I said this to Andrew Lloyd as Nathan McPherson goes out to bat, that you might see a full toss and you might think that this is a gift. But a full toss from a seam bowler, a full toss from an off spinner if you're a right-hander, and a full toss from a leg spinner, they offer 3 different challenges. If you're a right-hander, a full toss from a leg spinner so Mark McKenzie is back, and they're appealing for stumping. As I was saying, the leg spinner to the right-hander. So if you're thinking of a ball, the rotation of the ball from the leg spinner would be rotating anti-clockwise. So if you're looking at your clock, it means that the big hand would be going from 12 to 11 to 10 to 9. So the leg spinner would spin the ball to the right-hander anti-clockwise. Here's another top edge. Keeper calls for it and the keeper takes it. Full tosses, the order of the day for St. Catherine. And again, the batter just reaching for the delivery, playing across it. So I was explaining. Well, the batter's not giving me a chance to explain. So when it is that the leg spinner is bowling to you as a right-hander, and the ball is spinning anti-clockwise, if you're going to play with a horizontal bat or play crossway, you're playing against the rotation of the ball. So if it is that you close your bat face too early, then you can get a top edge and it can balloon and present an easy opportunity. My good friend Orville Higgins has always said it's always better to play with a vertical bat than a horizontal bat because you present more of the face to the ball. There's an appeal, and the umpire says not out. 3 deliveries gone in the over. Edwards, the new batter. Marquise Edwards. Name suggests that it's his first game in the series. Appeal again. He's going with bat and pad close together, but he's going with his pad in the line of the delivery. $58 for 6, St. Catherine. Goes through him. They're appealing for caught behind. I'm not sure who the wicketkeeper is appealing to. He's looking to square leg and appealing for caught behind because he didn't dislodge the bail. I want to have a look at the fall of wickets for St. George's College. This one comes off the outside edge and another dot delivery. predicted score there at this rate is 167. They'll do very well to get to 167. So the batting summary there, with Michael Francis getting 21 at the top. No one else getting to double figures. They've been in the 50s for a long time, St. George's College. The 21 from 20 from Michael Francis. 29 extras in the innings of the 58 runs. Jordan Osborne continues. Reckon that these two will bowl out. Forward defensive for full toss, Nathan McPherson for his first delivery. The square leg umpire warning the fielder at that short fine leg not to speak while the ball is still in the air. Another dot ball. Back-to-back dot deliveries. Another full delivery hits it back to the bowler. No run. Slightly quicker, shorter as well from Jordan Osborne. More dots. He's 3 for 11 from 4.3, 4.4. Slower. Appeal, maybe pitching outside the line of the leg stump. Tossed up nicely. The key for St. Catherine, and I hope St. George's College, they are looking at what is happening. And the key is that there's zero pace on most of these deliveries. Over comes to an end. 13 done. 58 for 6, so maiden over for Jordan Osborne. The 13th. 3 for 11 Jordan Osborne. 3 maidens in his 5 overs. 2 extras. Economy rate of 2.2. So let's look at it. They were 23 for 1 when Walker went. Then 52 for 2, 55 for 3, 57 for 4, 58 for 5, 58 for 6. So they lost 5 wickets for 6 runs. St. George's College, Mark McKenzie into another over. And at one stage against Excelsior, they lost 6 wickets or 5 wickets for only a run. Tossed up again through the defense. The length is good from Mark McKenzie. It's 2 for 4. He's tossing them up, but the length generally is good. So that length is good. Marquise Edwards on the front foot to defend. But that's a good length delivery. This one wide, hit to mid-on, no run. 4 dot deliveries to start. This is maybe his best performance with a ball, Mark McKenzie. They can't seem to get a run. And maybe the biggest positive is that he hasn't bowled as many extras. He's probably bowled maybe 1 wide, if any at all. And looking for another maiden over here. Edwards shapes up well behind the ball. He's very good in defense, very solid. 14 overs done. 58 for 6 it remains. So we're 1 over shy of getting through the halfway stage of this batting inning. So 21 from 20 from Francis, but the next best is 4 from the other opener, Daniel Walker. 3 for 11, 2 for 4, 1 for 16 for Freighter. This is the 6th over for Jordan Osborne, so he only has 1 after this. Peeling. Well, this probably, yes, is his last over. This is probably his last over because it's a 30 over per contest. So this is possibly his last over. A 5-6 is 30. They're appealing, maybe pitching outside the line of the leg stump. So if they should navigate this over, it means then that St. Catherine will have to find another bowler from this end. And I reckon Mark McKenzie also has 1 more. Nicely played. Should get 2 here easily. Marquise Edwards really putting in the work to get down to the next end. Got there in the end. Took him some time, but got there in the end. Right, he was motoring. It's interesting. What will happen after these? Not this over, the other over. Because 3 for 13, Jordan Osborne has been the pick of the bowlers in terms of wickets. But he's bowled out after this. Do they bring back Jaim Freighter? And if they do, does he come back with the shortened run-up? And smart batting from Nathan McPherson. I just need to see out this over. And then maybe runs will come after. Again, as it did before these two came into the attack. That's pulled away. Should be looking for 3 at least. It could get to the boundary for 4. It stops just in front and they only get 2. They should have run 3 there. Over comes to an end. That's 15 done. At the end of over number 15, 62 for 6 St. George's College. Winning the toss. And batting first here against St. Catherine High. And Daniel Walker made 4 at the top. Michael Francis 21, and then more single-digit numbers. 1, 3, not, and McPherson 4 not out. Edwards yet to get off the mark from 10. 29 extras in those 15 overs. And for the bowlers, Jaim Freighter picked up that early wicket. That of Walker, he has 1 for 16 from 2 overs. So he has 4. Marvin Johnson, 2 overs, none for 26. 14 wides. Will they bring him back? And then Jordan Osborne, who is done. 6 overs, 3 maidens, 3 for 15. Mark McKenzie only has 1 over to go. He has 2 for 4. 3 maidens from his 5 overs. And then again, the cluster of wickets. 1 for 23. The opening pair putting on 23. And then they got to 52 for 1. But from there, it fell apart as they lost their next 5 wickets for just 6 runs. It's drinks here in this contest. So look there at the loss of wicket. Lost one in the third over and one 11th to 12th. So from over number 9 to 12, they lost a wicket in each of those overs, and that's a turning point in the game. Mark McKenzie back for his final over. There's a half-hearted appeal there. Not sure what it came off. Marquez Edwards not looking to score. It's looking to 62 for 6. Brought back into the attack. Marquez Edwards. From what I've seen from his college players, Marquez Edwards, as terms of being technical in defense, is right up there. But in terms of scoring runs, he's not there just yet. And this is why I say that I've seen of the St. George's College batters. Look at Marquez Edwards. He's not getting on the front foot too early. Let's watch this delivery. So it's tossed up. So he's actually playing the ball. He's watching the ball onto the bat. He's playing it underneath his eyes. He's not it to come to him, and he's not committing early on his front foot, and he's not playing back to full deliveries either. Tossed up again. This one beats him and it's bowled him. Typical commentator's curse. Probably shouldn't have done that. That one pitched and spun, and the difference with that delivery compared to the previous was that delivery was just a little bit shorter than the previous delivery. The previous delivery allowed him to get onto the front foot comfortably and to get to the pitch of the delivery. This one is just a fraction shorter, so in extending, it pitches and spins slightly. So that's the difference. By the way, in all the praise that I've given Marquez Edwards, he's made a long duck. But if you're a coach and you're looking at Marquez Edwards, or Marquise, sorry, key the right ingredients in terms of watching the ball and ball, he has the right ingredients to be a good cricketer. No, his age is the other part of it. So if he's probably about 70, then you're looking at it and saying that he only has a couple more years, and by the time he gets it right, he's out of school. But he's an under 14 player, I understand. So this is very good for St. George's College. Based on his technique, well, my predictions haven't been good all morning, but based on his technique, I don't think it is beyond possibility that you could see him being a top 3 batter. There's a full toss and he's gone. Missed it. It in the back foot. And the final over, the final delivery for Mark McKenzie. He picks up his 4th. 4 for 4 from 6 overs. He would have been on a hat-trick had he had another over. But that does it for him for the day, as Rajay Peck gets a 1-baller. 62 for 8 now, St. George's College. And in all sorts of problems, the end is very, very near. Full delivery. Oof. I don't know, but that couldn't be straighter. Full right on his back leg. Not sure he saw it. Rajay Peck will be getting an earful from his coach based on delivery. A appeal and he's gone. So the innings comes to an end. St. George's College losing. And Freighter is third over. Picks up his second wicket. 2 for 16. All in a day's work. So leg before wicket dismissal for Joshua Knight. And look back at it here. Full delivery, bang on his back foot and sent on his way. So the innings comes to an end at 62 all out. St. George's College electing to bat first. Is that enough? Will that be enough? 62 all out. St. Catherine will need 63 to win. As we go through the batting lineup, Walker made 4. Francis made 21. And from there it fell apart. Kinghorn only 1. Miguel Francis was bowled for 3. Not for Jade Gray. Not for David Jones. 4 not out for Nathan McPherson. Not for Marquez Edwards. Not for Rajay Peck. Not for Gabriel Smelly. Not for Joshua Knight. 6 batters failing to trouble the score. Only 1 getting to double figures. They were 52 for 1 and got bowled out for 62, losing 9 wickets for only 10 runs. Here you have it. Jaim Freighter, 3 overs. He was in his 4th. Picked up 2 for 16. Marvin Johnson, 2 overs. No maidens, none for 26. And then the key bowlers. Jordan Osborne, 6 overs, 3 maidens, 3 for 15. And Mark McKenzie, 6 overs, 4 maidens, 4 for 4. He likes 4s, doesn't he? And 34 dot balls to add to that. And just look at the loss of wickets. They were 23 when they lost the first wicket. Then they got to 52 when they lost the second wicket. Then it was 55 for 3, 57 for 4, 58 for 5, 58 for 6, 62 for 7, 62 for 8, 62 for 9, and 62 all out. They lost 2 wickets on 58, 4 wickets on 62. So they lost their last 9 wickets for 10 runs, 29 extras in the innings out of 62. 17 overs the innings lost. And St. Catherine, they will now need 63 runs for their first win in the tournament and 63 runs to capture the 3rd place in this abnormal house cricket bonanza. When we come back, it will be the response of St. Catherine as they go in pursuit of 63 to win. Aiken and Wilson, right? Remember that one. Wilson. Aiken. Aiken on the drive. Aiken and last. Yeah. Next up, Wilson. All right, so the opening batters, Anthony Aiken or Jay Wilson, the opening batters for St. Catherine. Michael Francis, who opened the batting, is also opening the bowling for St. George's College. So 63 runs to win. Mid on, mid off in place. There's cover, extra cover, backward point. They have a straight mid wicket. And they have another mid wicket, quite square. A fine leg in place, and so too backward square as Aiken defends the first delivery. 63 runs needed from 180 deliveries. The number of deliveries I don't think will be a factor. Michael Francis to bowl is second to Aiken, who played a glorious shot down the ground for 4. The first delivery against Jamaica College. And the no ball is called. So will be a free hit to Aiken. It's a free hit to Anthony Aiken here. Beats backward point. Had he not played at it, it would have been a wide and it would have still been a free hit. They get 2. So 3 runs on the board. So can't afford to be short. Michael Francis. A lot will be expected of him after the back of a length delivery. Aiken is behind. Was told a story that Aiken made a half century against Jamaica College in the schoolboy cricket competition. Blocked out an entire day. And Coach Wayne Morgan said that the issues developed when he started becoming a cricketer and decided that he was going to start playing shots. It happens to so many of us. Only need that one innings and all of a sudden you're an attacking batter. 3 runs from the opening over, so they need another 60 to win St. Catherine. I don't think they will canter to victory. And pushed into the cover region, no run. So he's seeing the ball. If anything, it's just that he walks with his shot. Doesn't get a stride in. Doesn't bend that front leg either. That's driven through the man at extra cover. Through the man at mid-off, Marquez Edwards. And they complete the second. And so 2 more runs to complete the over. It's 5 without loss after 1. Somebody can back up. So Peck is the new bowler. Well, not the new bowler. Will be bowling. And I reckon that there's an issue here because there's deep mid wickets, there is long off, and there's deep cover. So there are 3 men out. So the delay here may be helping St. George's College, because had that ball been bowled, it would have been a no ball, providing that the umpires saw it. So deep mid wicket and deep cover are the fielders out. Reggie Wilson is the batter. This one down the leg side and called wide. Roger Wilson, for a tall fellow with his ability, doesn't get a lot of runs. I haven't seen him get a lot of runs in this competition, even though it looks good initially. So a full toss, they push it. They should be looking for 2. They walk a single. Wilson gets off the mark. I think this time, and hesitation, but they get the single in the end. Ken is being coached while batting. Reggie Wilson, the other batter. Michael Francis needs a wicket. They need a couple of earlier wickets to put pressure on St. Catherine. They don't have the longest batting lineup apart from these 2. You looked at Delano Forbes and Jaime Freighter, and then that's it. You remember they were 35, and not them. St. Catherine in general lose wickets in cluster as well. This is what I'm talking about with Jay Wilson. He's one of those frustrating figures as a coach. And given his ability, his height, his technique, that you expect that he should be dominating at this level. Or at least be above average. Wide called by the umpire. But then he looks good for a couple of deliveries, and then just loses it, gives his wicket away. And if you're a coach, you're really annoyed at that. And so Excelsior would have won the tournament, defeating Jamaica College by 206 runs yesterday. Defended again by Wilson. They must look to score. Show some intent. It's not a big target you're chasing. But you must show intent to score. Short delivery and beats him. They're appealing. They appeal in unison. Caught the St. Catherine coach off guard. He just stood there, was looking. I was wondering. That was a wicket. They are very coordinated in their appeal. A short back of a length delivery again. The appeal is strong, but wrong. The over comes to an end. 12 without loss after 3. Jade Gray into the attack now. Starts with a short delivery. And again, another missed stumping opportunity. 2 wides added. Score now goes to 14 without loss. Jade Gray has to bowl his 6th straight. No reason for him not to. And if I'm the skipper, and this is what I'm talking about with Wilson, was a check drive. Good footwork on the boundary. And there's an additional run on offer here. Talk about comical cricket. I don't think you can script this. They get 2, by the way, in all that confusion. That's what I'm talking about. I know there's a reaction from the skipper who pushes extra cover back to the 30-yard circle. But I don't think Peck bowled a bad over initially, the first over. So Peck from one end, Jade Gray from another end is where I would go, because you need wickets. There's an appeal, he's played back, but going down the leg side. Not the outer portion of that left foot. Jay Wilson, the coach, going at it. So I'm having a discussion. And in their post-match sit-down talk in that game against Excelsior for St. Catherine. One more. I was having a conversation, and everyone sat on the grass, gathered round, and I saw Wilson sitting on a column and away from the team. So it looks to be a little loner, Reggie Wilson. And yeah, they get tossed up, driven by Aiken. Straight to extra cover. No run. So the spinners did the damage for St. Catherine, because it's a slow track. It's a spinning track. More control as Aiken stops this one in front of him. 17 without loss after 4. Peck comes back, changes ends. Skimmer. There's a fingertip away, Jay Wilson. I'm glad I said it before, that Roger Wilson is just a frustrating player. His skill at this level, he should be doing better, but then just switches off. Switches off. And gave up a half chance there, really. It's not a full chance, a half chance. When you don't want him to give up any chance. It's chipped in the air, straight to Mikel Francis. Aiken has to go. Another poor innings comes to an end from Anthony Aiken. Again, just playing on the back foot, hands in front of him. Peck strikes, 17 for 1. I said to a couple of persons that this could be going for a nail-biting finish. Jaim Freighter looks as if he's going to be the new batter. So once you get into the middle order of St. Catherine, you're in business. Jaim Freighter will be the new batter. And just backing away and chipping the ball to cover. This is Mark McKenzie. My apologies. They're holding back Freighter. So Mark McKenzie is the new batter. A bit surprised. And they've sent Mark McKenzie at 3. They're holding back Delano Forbes. And also Jaim Freighter. Rajay Peck to continue. Mark McKenzie on the front foot and defense. Once Rajay Peck gets the ball to pitch, he will be dangerous because the pitch is taking spin. Just needs to. And the pace that he's bowling is a really good pace. It's a good pace that he's bowling at. Flighting the delivery. And the ball is spinning. It's turning off the track. Mark McKenzie there. Bowled well. Picked up 4 for 4 from his 6 overs, 4 maidens as well. Couldn't score him. Full delivery. That's hammered to mid-on. But no run. And the dot deliveries will only add pressure to St. Catherine. Still in for a tight finish here. Maybe. Outside the line of the off stump. I'm building it up, aren't I? 6 overs done, 18 for 1. Jade Gray will continue. No reason that he shouldn't be off. Oh, he's gone. I'm pretty sure I heard 2 sounds there, though. Yeah, I'm almost sure I heard 2 sounds, unless it's bat on ground. So I want to see that again. I heard 2 sounds. My initial reaction is that it came off the bat. Oh. Well, I didn't see any bat there, so it's maybe bat on ground. And again, frustrating from Rajay Wilson. If that did come off the bat, he's absolutely plumb in front. But from that angle, it's not the best, but it doesn't look as if the bat got close to the ball. I heard a couple of sounds. I did hear a couple of sounds. We would have to get it from a front on angle, but it's Delano Forbes is the new batter. So if you get through Delano Forbes and then Jaime Freighter, you're in this if you're St. George's College. 18 for 2, St. Catherine. Not convincing from Delano Forbes. And Delano Forbes is defending. Oh, here's the thing. When you're batting first, dot deliveries don't necessarily hurt you. But when you're batting second, when you're chasing, this is hit firmly to mid-on for a single. These singles will be a problem. And these dot deliveries will be a problem. Because you face a couple of dot deliveries and then a wicket falls, all of a sudden you're 20, 30, 4, 5, 6. And then you start feeling pressured. As an appeal, maybe height. Oh no, he's gone. Again playing on the back foot. Mark McKenzie. From where that struck him. It looks adjacent. Only thing he would have to worry about there is height. Yeah, that's out. That's out. That hit the back leg. Then we look back. Yeah, hits the back leg. He's absolutely plumbing front. So 3 wickets, 19 for 3. And it's lunch here to make St. George's College in this contest. 19 for 3 after 5.5. So they require 44 runs from 145 deliveries. But it's lunch here in this third place playoff. All right, so after a short break for lunch, we're back. St. Catherine 19 for 3. One delivery to come to complete this over. Chante Gray will be bowling to Jaheim Fraser, the new batter, or Freighter. Toss up, push back. Oh, it was close. First ball after the resumption. Pushing the ball almost back. Has it been a more nimble and agile Jade Gray, that would have been a wicket. So Freighter gets off the mark. First delivery, not convincing. It's 20. It's a 20 for 3 now. So they require another 43 runs for victory. St. Catherine. And for St. George's College, they need another 7 wickets. The overs, 24 overs remaining. It's a 30 over per team contest because of the late start. So 20 for 3. Change in the field. So deep mid wicket on the boundary, mid on, mid off. Mid wicket at spec will continue. No one on the cover boundary. There's a short fine leg as well. This one is worked behind square on the onside. I was looking at a video from Roger Peck from the coach of St. George's College. And he's come a long way since he started. Since he started in September. He has come a far way and looked way better. And looks a really good bowler now. Well, a good bowler. I won't go to the extent of really good, even at this standard. But looks consistent. Another good length delivery. And the left arm spinner is always dangerous. Something about left arm spinners. And the ball spinning away from the right hander. You have more right handers playing in cricket than you have left handers. This one hit in the air. Oh, is that the game? Is that the game, Marquez Edwards? It was hit straight to him. Had he held on to that, it would have been the end of Delano Forbes. And then St. George's College would have really been in this contest, because this is the partnership. Should have had a wicket, Roger Peck. Full toss, it's straight to Edwards. Short delivery, bang! That was powerful. The National Youth Representative, Jaheim Fraser. Boundary here, a well-needed boundary for St. Catherine. Short delivery punished. This is the partnership for St. Catherine. Tossed up. Push to Mikel Francis. Over comes to an end. 7 runs coming from it. 27 for 3 after 7. Jade Gray. 2 for 7 from 2. I don't see him being taken out of the attack. A sharp ball punched powerfully off the back foot to Edwards, who does the fielding. Another single. 28 for 3. Remember, they need 63 runs to win. Oh, beats him outside the line of the off stump. And Delano Forbes. This was tempted into going down the track to that delivery. Tossed up. Was tempted.
Backward, to your left, not go back, to your left. Backward means going back. That's where you're walking.
Jade Gray. Full toss. Hit in the air. It's a chance. Put down again. And also a run out opportunity. Not taken. It's all happening. 2 opportunities in 2 overs. Not taken by St. George's College. How much will those hurt? Tossed up. It was there to be taken. Punched off the back foot straight to Edwards. The ball is following Edwards. Quicker delivery. And peeling down the leg side, maybe height as well. And Gray. Oh, he's bowled him. Left alone. You saw it coming. Delano Forbes, what did you do? The track is spinning. We saw that all morning. Left it alone. It looks as if that might have hit middle and off. Jade Gray has just turned this game on its head. Just left it alone. Looks as if it hit Midland leg. So if it hit Midland leg, what was Delano Forbes looking at? What was he looking at if it hit Midland leg? That one spun back. Tristan Cornwall. Crystal Cornwall is the new batter. Walk into the crease. And Rache Peck will continue. .28 for 4. Problems for St. Catherine. Peck continues. Flighted delivery, punched back by Freighter. Another delivery. I like the the length there and just the pace off. And what's good about Rajay Peck is that he's not bowling at one pace. He's bowled a couple quicker deliveries. That one just held it back a little bit. Flighted again. This is good bowling from Rajay Peck. And to think that he only started in again tossed up. Is it a chance? Close to Mikel Francis. It's a 4 for Jaim Freighter. It's not usually you find a youngster, given the state of cricket in Jamaica, that bowls consistent. And it's even further rare. Find a youngster who thinks and bowl, and that is what I'm getting from Rajay Peck. He's thinking. Should only be a single. You can see that he's not just coming in and just bowling the ball. He's actually trying different things. And that makes him a little bit harder to predict, harder to play. 30 runs to get for St. Catherine. As that one was a bit flatter. Dot delivery to end the over. 5 runs coming off it. 33 for 4 after 9. 30 runs to win for St. Catherine. And 62 for St. George's College, all out 21 from Freighter. And Chade Gray so far the captain, 3 for 8, 1 for 17 from Peck. 13 not out from Freighter was the key. 33 for 4 now St. Catherine. Need another 30 runs to win. Tossed up. Oh! What just happened there? What was Tristan Cornwell thinking or not thinking? Had that hit or even gotten to the keeper, that could have been a run out. That was poor cricket from Tristan Cornwell. Can't get out now. But then again, his attitude. It's just your approach. If you approach the game positively, then positive things will happen. Here's it. 7. 6 wickets if you're St. George's College. 36 for 4. Rajay Peck continues. Another dot delivery to Jaim Freighter. This is his 5th peck, only has 1 more after this. A full delivery to Freighter, pushes it back to him, no run. And these are precious dot deliveries for St. George's College. Slower, wider, can't beat cover.
Boundary.
So mid-off is on the boundary. So long off. And mid-on. It's going for the sweep. Oh, they're appealing. Down the leg side, it's wide. Made contact with nothing. Missed out. The shot selection was correct, but there's a deep backward square. And there's also a deep mid-wicket. Would have to get it between those two fielders.
Ball. All right.
Single, easy single for Jaim Freighter. So Cornwall will come on strike for 2 deliveries. Beats him outside the line of the off stump. One more ball for Cornwall to face in this over. Do they take a single if it's on offer? 38 for 4. I wouldn't take a single. That's chipped to square leg. Oh, he's put it down. It doesn't get easier than that. It's Miguel Francis, I believe. Doesn't get easier than that. You have to take your chances. That's 3 that they've put down in the last 3 overs. Jade Gray. Continue. Oh, that one kept low. That one kept low. The coach is living every delivery now. And it's Jaim Freighter as well. It's a key wicket. It's a prize wicket. .38 for 4 at the start of over number 12. Short. Can't put it away. Jaim Freighter has to loosen those wrists. He must be able to manipulate the ball into gaps. Tossed up. He's gone for the sweep. I don't know if that came off the top edge, the bottom of the bat, a glove, the pad, something. Pushed back firmly to the bowler, no run. Jaim Freighter, the keys, 15 from 19 or 15 from 20. Jade Gray is in his 5th, so he has 1 over after this. Peck has 1 as well. Now, do you bowl Peck his final over, or do you try something different just in case you pick up 2 wickets and the game is getting close? You have 1 over that Peck could maybe change the game or put it more in your favor. Same for Jade Gray. Played out on the boundary for a single. Over is completed. 12 done, 39 for 4. And Mikel Francis, 2 overs, no maidens, none for 7. Jay Peck, 5 overs, no maidens, 1 for 19. And Jade Gray, 5 overs, no maidens, 3 for 12. So it looks as if Peck will bowl out. Punched off the back foot. He has dissected cover and extra cover, but they've walked a single. And even the fumble on the boundary, now they turn for 2, which means that they could have run 3. But here's the issue with Freighter. Freighter is the established batter. Cornwall has already presented a chance that should have been taken. Why would he not want to be on strike? Why would he not hustle for 2 easy runs there to retain strike? It's almost as if James Freighter is saying, well, it's over to you, Cornwall. If you get out, if we go on to lose this game, and I'm not out, it's not my fault. You want your senior players to take more responsibility in the game, to control the game. Driven again for 1, but again, the running just lacks intensity. He's comfortable in taking singles. The target is now down to 22. This one is chipped over the man at cover. And they get a single. That's what I'm talking about. Tristan Cornwall doesn't look comfortable. But Jaime Freighter is comfortable in giving him the strike at every single opportunity. Especially knowing that this is the last over from Rajay Peck. They should be looking for 2. The running is a little bit more urgent, and it forces the fumble from who I would think is maybe the best fielder on the par for St. George's College, Mikel Francis. But by rushing through for that single, they force the error from Francis, and they're able to come back for 2 comfortably. So that ends the spell for Rajay Peck. He ends with 1 for 25 from his 6. He's bowled out. 13 overs completed, 45 for the loss of 4. St. George's College with a whole lot of work to do. St. Catherine in the ascendancy. Rajay Peck, 6 overs, no maidens, 1 for 25. You see the loss of wickets there. 18 for 1, 18 for 2, 19 for 3, and 28 for 4. They've pushed on now to 45 for 4. Just 7 extras. Marquise Edwards into the attack. Made a long duck. A 16-ball duck, if my memory serves me right. Marquise Edwards into the attack now. I spoke glowingly about his batting earlier. And he starts with a full toss down the leg side. They go through for 1, they walk 1, and they're now looking for the second. So 3 wides. Wide called now by the umpire. This could be a key battle. From one delivery that I've seen from Marquise Edwards, this should be interesting. Both similar to what we saw from Mark McKenzie. Very slow, flighting the delivery on a spinning wicket. Just needs to get a couple right. Good delivery that. Good delivery that from Marquise Edwards. He could turn out to be a very handy cricketer. This one dragged down his top edge. It's a half chance. You call it a half chance. A run out chance now. Beats the wicket keeper. And Jadekre backing up. 2 more runs to the total. So the 50 comes up for St. Catherine. Now 50 for 4 now. So 13 runs to get. Short down the leg side. Wide called. 12 runs needed for victory. Partnership of 23 from 33. Tossed up. Pushed into the cover region, was aerial for a bit. And at this stage, probably no need to spread the field to give away easy singles. Maybe just need to close in just a little bit more. Let's hit to mid-on. And a single. 1 delivery to come. 11 runs now needed to win. They have to look to squeeze it. They can only win from here if something dramatic happens. They can only win from here if they get wickets. That's intelligent batting from Jaim Freighter. Saw the space in the onside, the offside, behind point, walked across, nudged it, and immediately went 10 runs to win. Jadekre 3. This is pushed back to the bowler. It's put down. It's put down. He's living a charmed life, Jaim Freighter. That's the second chance that he's presented that has not been taken. I'm sure he has 7 lives left. And they're appealing, angling down the leg side. At this stage, if you're Jaim Freighter, you could wipe off every single delivery because there's clearly you're not going to get out. Off the inner portion of the bat again. They go for a single. 56 now for the loss of 4. 7 runs to win for St. Catherine to take third in this competition. 28-run partnership. Is it the partnership that will lead St. Catherine to victory? They got here late, but got early wickets. And just didn't look back. Edges and beats. Keeper not taking it. That's 5 chances that they've not taken St. George's College. 15 overdone, 56 for 4. Tossed up. Edges. Hits the wicket keeper in the pads. My. That's 5 opportunities not taken. It could be 56 for 9. That's not how it goes. They've put down Freighter 2 times. They've put down Cornwall, I believe, 2 or 3 times. And look at the fall of wickets. 1 went in the 3rd over. That was Aiken. And another going in the 7th as well. Let's just confirm this. The 2 umpires having a chuckle. I'm not sure what the problem is. It's maybe looking at the pitch. This is Smelly. And Gabriel Smelly coming into the attack for his first over. I reckon the first over of the series for him as well. He's either going to finish this game as a win for St. George's, which would be a remarkable come from behind win, or he will finish the game with St. Catherine winning, which would make it a forgettable opening over. Starts with a wide. They've been disciplined up to this point, St. George's College. My memory tells me only 7 or 8 wides prior to this. It was 29 extras, not wides, but extras. Were 29 extras in the bowling innings of St. Catherine. That's 63 made by St. George's College. Wide again. Is it though? It is a wide. Umpire took his time. .58, so 5 runs now needed. At this rate, maybe not another run off the bat of a St. Catherine player, and the game could still end. Edges, did he? There was a noise. Wide called by the umpire. Well, clearly that was bat on pitch. That must have been the bat on the grass. As I heard a sound. And it doesn't look like the bat was close to the ball either. Well, I heard a sound. Doesn't look as if the bat was close to the ball. So 4 runs to win. Well, they will take 2, so 2 runs to win. So that's 5 runs from this over. None off the bat. and still not a legal delivery ball. So Smelly, having gotten run out without facing a ball, hasn't bowled a legal delivery. What's his problem with ball? That's a no ball. And that's victory for St. Catherine. So 65-66 that they get to. So victory for St. Catherine. 66-4. They've achieved victory by 6 wickets, St. Catherine. And the over that had 10 runs coming from it without a legal delivery. You talk about help as we go through the batting card here. Anthony Aiken didn't get out today again. He made 6 from 15. Rajay Wilson again looked good, but didn't really get anything. 6 he made from 14. Mark McKenzie was leg before wicket without scoring. Delano Forbes, he was bowled by Jade Gray for 2. We thought that would have been the turning point in this game. But a wonderful partnership. 25 not out from Jaim Freighter and 10 from Tristan Cornwall, taking St. Catherine across the line. 17 extras in the innings. And you look there, 3 for 12 from Captain Jade Gray, 1 for 25 from Rajay Peck. No wickets for Francis, none for Edwards in that 1 over. Nathan McPherson didn't get any wicket either in his 1 over. And then there was 10 extras coming from the 1 over. Well, coming from Gabriel Smelly. No legal delivery. And after losing 2 wickets on 18, 1 on 19 and the other at 28, St. Catherine getting home by 6 wickets to get their first win of the tournament and to conclude the tournament. A wonderful game. And St. Catherine takes a victory here over St. George's College. Don't go anywhere. We have your post-game interview. And then we will put a wrap on things here for the inaugural staging of the Abnormal House Cricket Bonanza. We'll look back. St. George's College 62 all out. Michael Francis getting 21. 4 for 4 for Mark McKenzie. 3 for 15 from Jordan Osborne. 2 for 16 from Jaim Freighter. And then St. Catherine responding with 66 for 4. Freighter coming back to make 25 not out. 10 not out from Tristan Cornwall. And 3 for 12 from Jade Gray. 1 for 25 from Rajay Peck. And that is how it ended. All right, so St. Catherine wrapping up the third place playoff there, got a 6-wicket win over the St. George's College team. They bowled out St. George's College for 62 and then responded with a 66 for 4. A good innings from Jaime Freighter and also Tristan Cornell, who was left not out. But for me, if you're looking at the game, the player of the game would probably be Mark McKenzie. I have him here with me. Mark, first and foremost, congratulations. 4 for 4. Is that the best that you've bowled?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the best I've bowled.
Which of those wickets you think that would be your favorite of all 4?
The wicket that I took against, I think the big guy, because I was bowling straight and it didn't seem to be working. So I bowled it a little bit lean so the ball can spin, turn in and lick it down his stump.
So you see him with a big smile. It was a delivery to Marquez Edwards that was bowled outside the line of the off stump, spun back through the gate and got him bowled. From what you've had, it's been a difficult tournament for St. Catherine. You lost the first 2 games against Excelsior and Jamaica College, but winning here, you must be happy, you and your teammates, for the victory.
Yes, sir. We are very happy. We went out there and expected to win, so that's what we did, and we came out successful.
Personally for you, looking to the future, you want to play cricket professionally, and what do you think are the areas you need to work on going into the schoolboy cricket season?
I think I need to work on my batting and my bowling, because I'm bowling the ball very slow, and batsman is timing the ball and trying to hit it for 6 or 4 runs.
All right, Mark, congrats. All the best going forward.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
All right, you heard there from Mark McKenzie, a brilliant bowling. 4 wickets for 4 runs, 4 maidens in that as well, and he had 34 dot deliveries. He just kept pressuring the St. George's College team that lost their last really 9 wickets. They were 52 for the loss of 1, so lost their last 9 wickets for only 10 runs to be bowled out for 62. So in case you're just joining me, it's been a superb tournament from the first day where Excelsior made 513 against St. Catherine High right here at Emmett Park, to this the final game where St. Catherine defeated St. George's College by 6 wickets. It's been fun. It's been some really good cricket bright spots. Excelsior, they played well throughout. We had 2 centuries throughout the tournament. We had Jamari Dale, who got a century against the St. Catherine team in the opening game, and then we had Xavier Jones, who got a century as well in their game against St. George's College. So you look at that, it's good going into the schoolboy cricket season, because usually they don't have a tournament heading into the new season. So they've had at least 3 games each team, Excelsior being the champion, defeating Jamaica College by 206 runs here at Emmett Park yesterday, and now St. Catherine finishing 3rd by beating St. George's College by 6 wickets. It's been fun. It's been my pleasure bringing it to you. I hope you enjoyed it. You did hear from Marlon Pinnock yesterday, who did the final alongside me, Amilcar Beckford, our technical operator, to all the cameramen, everyone who is involved. I really enjoyed working with everyone. We enjoyed bringing it to you, and we do hope that you enjoyed watching it. I'm Renardo Brown. Thanks so much for joining us over the past few days. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas, and Happy New Year when it comes.